We have three questions to solve. This is the first question. Consider the system of equations below. 2s minus 1/3 of t is equal to 10. 5s equal to t plus 12 minus s. Which of the following is true statement about the system of equations above? A. There are infinitely many solutions to the system. B. When the system is solved for s, the result is 5. When the system is solved for t, the result is 6. There are no solutions to the system. Let's see how we can solve this. For the first equation, we can write on multiplying both sides with t, we get 6s minus t is equal to 30. This is equation 1. For this second one, what we can do, I can take this negative s on the left hand side and it will become 6s. I can take this t on the negative side and it will become t. And on the right hand side, only 12 will be left. Let us consider this equation to be 2. Now what we see that both of these equation 1 and 2 are nothing but parallel set of lines. Now we know if we try to find solutions for a parallel set of lines, we aren't going to get anything. So there are no solutions to this system. So D will be the answer. Let us now take up the second question. Here an equation has been given. In the quadratic equation above, A is a non-zero constant. The graph of the equation in the xy plane is a parabola with vertex h, k. Which of the following is equivalent to k? Now, from the equation, it's very clear that this parabola is going to intersect the x-axis at, from here I can say it will intersect at minus 6, and from this I can say it's going to intersect at 2. So what will be the parabola? I can write, if this is the x-axis, if this is the origin, so this, let this be 2 and this be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let us consider this to be 6. So the parabola will be somewhat of this shape. Okay, this is going to be 2, this is going to be minus 6. Now, instead of solving this, what I can very well say that if this is the vertex, if this is h comma k, the value of h will be midpoint of minus 6 and 2. So what will be the midpoint? Let us try to find out. H will be just the midpoint, so minus 6 plus 2 divided by 2. That will give us what? Minus 4 by 2 equal to minus 2. So minus 2, it's here, minus 2. This will be the value of h. Now to find k, what we can do, we can put the value of h in the equation given here. So in this case, y is equal to a. Instead of x, let me write it as minus 2 plus 6 multiplied with, uh, again, instead of writing x, I'm going to write minus 2 minus 2. So that will give us a. Here it will be 4 multiplied by negative 4. So it will be negative of 16a. So value of k will be negative of 16a. So D will be the answer. Let's move on to the next problem. Now here it is said a parabola in the xy plane passes through point minus 3 comma 0 and 5 comma 0. The horizontal line y is equal to k intersect the parabola exactly at one point. What is the value of k? This problem is very similar to the problem that we did just now. So let us again um, try to find out value of k here. So let us consider this to be the parabola. Now, this parabola, what we see, you see this minus 3 and 0 and 5 comma 0 are the two coordinates through which this parabola passes, and obviously these two coordinates will lie on x-axis. So let us consider this to be minus 3. So suppose this is, these are the two axes. Okay, this is origin, so 0 comma 0, this is minus 3, and this is 5. So I can say this to be 5 comma 0, this is minus 3 comma 0. So these are the point, and let us consider uh, this to be h comma k. Now again for h, if we need to find k, before that we can find h. For h it will be midpoint of these 2 points. So what we're going to do, we're going to write minus 3 plus 5 divided by, so h 2. So that will give us how much? 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So somewhere here, so h is equal to 1. Now again, as we did previously, what we're going to do, we're going to first find a formulae for this parabola. So what will be the formulae? Very easy. It will be y is equal to x, because it passes through minus 3 comma 0. We can write x plus 3 multiplied by x, again it passes through 5 comma 0, I can write it as minus 5. Now let me input the value of h, which is 1, into this equation, and let us try to find the value of k. So consider x to be 1. I can write 1 plus 3 multiplied with 1 minus 5. So what's it going to give? 1 plus 3 is 4 multiplied by negative 4. So that will give me minus 16. So minus 16, that is A, will be our answer. That is the value of K. I hope all these three sums is clear to you. For more such sums, do follow my channel.